Hey guys, and welcome to a very special vlog. Well, they're all special. I'm Stat, or Callan, which will probably be coming across the screen right about now. Got the new title scrolling. I forget what they call, lower third, I think they're called. Yeah, did that in After Effects a couple of weeks ago. Today I'm going to be doing a bit of a tour of my desk, or my desk setup, my studio, I guess. Half studio. Made a few changes of late, as you all know, for those of you that watch my, I guess, gaming and simulation videos, that I have just been using a joystick for the flight simulation side of things, and I've got all this Cytec gear, a lot of it, and I haven't been using it due to sort of living with family at the moment, because we're in the transition, as I've mentioned many a times, to be having our own house. And it's just sitting there doing nothing, and I thought we're going to have to do something about this, and was able to have a little bit more space to do some stuff. So I'm going to show you basically what will be my setup for the next couple of months before we move out, and also sort of discuss the plan of where I see I guess my setup going in the future this year. So yeah, I'm going to do a bit of a tour now. As you can see behind me, we've got sort of two desks. We'll go through it all, and I also might give you a bit of behind the scenes on how I'm actually doing this, what the stuff that you can't see as well. So sit back and enjoy. Okay, so we're going to start from left to right here, a bit of a journey. So I'm hoping the autofocus and the lighting is okay. I know I bang on about lighting all the time, but it is crucial to get it looking right. So you've seen the iPad before, that sits there. I do a lot of my research prior. It's got a lot of, sometimes my script on there if I'm doing a Stat Geo episode. So that comes in handy. Also good for Sky Vector and all sorts of other stuff like that. Let's go to the keyboard. Let's be real nerdy. This was, I think it's called a Corsair K70. Top of the line mechanical keyboard. Crazy lighting on it. Absolutely love it. I haven't even played around with the lighting as much as I would like. I'd like to map it so that when I'm playing certain sort of games or whatnot, the keys that I use will be all lit up. So one day I sort of got this PC and then started doing the YouTube stuff and went from there. So, and here is definitely one of my favourite things that I've ever owned. This is the Acer. Is it Asus or Acer? Oh my god. Brain fade here. It's a Predator X34. It is a curved monitor, which I'm going to try and show you the curve. It doesn't really stand out too much unless you're playing games, and it becomes really immersive. Yeah, massive monitor. This video, when I get this focus right, won't do it justice, no doubt. It is massive. Love it though. Cost me a small fortune. But worth every cent. So yeah, big shoes to fill for any monitor that will replace it one day for sure. Got my headphones there, another Corsair, I think they're called Void or VoIP. No, not VoIP, I don't think so. Sorry about the brand. I'll put all this, all the stuff that I've got here in the description. But a great headphone. I don't use it for the mic at all. Actually, I lie. I have used it. I think I used it in my first ever episode of the Capital City series. It's wireless, so sometimes it's a bit annoying when it's running low on battery. But I've got a cord that plugs into it straight away, which is pretty handy. So yeah, the speakers that I've got aren't that special. The speakers that I do have, which are in storage, are actually going to be quite complementary to this setup once I move into my own house. I've actually got Rocket, they're called studio monitors, Rockets, I think. They got the yellow cone. You see them in all the YouTube channels with DJs and music producers. They all love them, and I can understand why. They are absolutely mind-blowing with sound. Unfortunately, once again, didn't know I was doing a YouTube channel prior to moving into this house, and so I put them in storage, and they're right at the back of storage, so I'm not even able to get them, which is a shame. Moving along, and I think everyone that has done YouTube knows what this mic is. It's called a Blue Snowball. Love it. It was inexpensive and it certainly does its job. Once again, I've actually got extremely good quality microphone in storage, which I used to use for a lot of my music producing that I would do as a hobby. So I might use that once we move into our own house, but I don't mind the Snowball. It's pretty good. The quality's good. It's just getting that distance right between myself and the mic, which I think I'm getting better at. So got the iCare plants there. I'm not getting paid for iCare for this video. And the nerve center of it all right here. So I'll leave. It's already in the in my about section on my channel what all the specs are, and I'll go through it as much as I can remember. I'm not really a hardware dude. I'm more of a I guess more of a software sort of a person, so I'll go through as much as I can remember, and the rest is in the about section, but I'll also leave it in the description. So the case itself, I absolutely love. It's the NZXT, and there we go. First one I get wrong. I can't even remember the actual name of it. They don't make too many cases, so I should be able to find that one quite easily. It's a lovely case. The cable management in this thing is absolutely spot on. Really inside the case. Very difficult to film this because of the glare on it. We've got a couple of hard drives, the SSDs down the bottom here. I think it's a Samsung EVO, 500 gig. Got one of my old hard drives there, which is an Intel, that's 300 gig, and also in there somewhere is a 2 terabyte hard drive, which is just a hybrid, a bigger one. So yeah, pretty cool. Got the, which you can see, it's going in cop colors. How appropriate for the GTA Cop series if I start doing that again soon. That's the liquid cooler there from NZXT as well. Kraken, I think it is. Which is, it's all controlled on the actual software as well, so yeah, it's good fun. And there is, if it works out alright, yep, there she is. That's the 1070 graphics card that I've got. Absolute beast. Never have any problems with it. Never have any problems with this computer, touch wood. It's just been absolutely fantastic from day one. Just runs like an absolute dream. So yeah, big props to the graphics card. It probably does a lot of it. And of course, well, you've got the usuals there, motherboard and some RAM sitting there. So yeah, as I said, leave it all in the description so you guys can check it out. Up here we've got the wireless receiver for the Void headset. So it's pretty strong. I've been able to go out to my backyard and actually put washing on the line and still listen to Spotify. And it's probably a good, I'd say about 10-12 meters away, maybe more. So it's pretty strong, pretty impressive. So I'm pretty happy with that. Moving across to the part of the room which I've only just completed. Basically here before was just a set of drawers with clothes. Now we've got another desk which I managed to actually score from my workplace. They were actually chucking out about 20 of them, and it's exactly identical to the IKEA one I've got here. So it worked out well. Just got some new legs for it because they're a different colour leg. Absolutely perfect for my flight simming rig. There's a monitor. That's my second monitor. We'll be getting a bigger one soon. This is just I guess a fill-in just to make sure that this setup works. Ideally, I'd love to, but I don't think that's going to happen anytime soon. So, yeah. And here is all my Cytec gear. So, unfortunately, I'm not in prepared at the moment, so I won't show you what it actually does. But for any flight simming enthusiasts out there, I'm sure you get the idea, and I'll go into depth with them shortly. And down there we've got the, oops. Down here we've got the, I better show you the yoke. And also my rudder pedals. Just going to show you how full on I am with cable management as well while we're here. It's not the best cable management job, but I cannot stand cords, so I've actually tucked it up into a they're like a cable management system you get from IKEA. I managed to drill it in myself. There's my Phantom 4, by the way. PlayStation 4 hasn't been used for a while.
and my Logitech gear. Also got some LED lighting underneath, which is also from IKEA. I'm a bit of an IKEA buff, as you'll get to know. There's my studio on the go there. I keep all my camera gear in that backpack. That goes to work with me just in case I see something on the way to work that it's worth filming. The measurements for when I did this setup were absolutely, dare I say it, on point. Yeah, so I got the drawers from IKEA some time ago. The PC itself sits perfectly up above the two desks, so everything worked out. Everything came up Callan that day. Got the world globe there. This is my final bit. Just as you know, a shelf. Got my favourite TV show box set there, Departures. Great TV show. If you haven't checked it out, definitely worth a go. You would have seen that case in the last episode. That's my GoPro and camera toolkit, and my GoPro sitting there as well. What do we got? A PS4 controller and some Lonely Planet books, which are really handy for the Stat Geo series. And some more books there. Bit of a travel buff. So, alright, let's check out the Cytec gear. I know that's what most of you want to see. So, okay, so the Cytec gear, we're going to go from left to right as well. Oops, just knocked the old tripod over there. So basically what I've done is I've actually fixed this to my desk. I didn't really show you the cable management on this side of the desk. I will shortly. So we got the radio panel here, the radio stack. Absolutely awesome. So you've got your COM1, COM2, NAV1, NAV2, ADF, DME, XBDR. The last three I know sort of how to use, but I won't go into detail because I'll sound like a complete idiot probably. Down here we've got the power switch management, so mainly perfect for a Cessna, although it does work on everything else. So you've got battery, alternator, avionics, all the main switches are there for everything you need, all your lighting. Yeah, really cool. And also got the gear lever here as well, as you can see. So, okay, moving across now, the one I've got on top of my my yoke here is the main. I don't even know what you call this. Probably the navigation panel. I don't know. Also Cytec, of course. So on the left hand side here, you've got your altitude, vertical speed, indicated airspeed, heading, and course, which all switch, and you get full control with this dial here. Two dials, so similar to what you see in the actual simulator itself. You can work it out, so pretty cool. You got your autopilot buttons here, so autopilot, you got your heading, navigation, indicated airspeed, altitude. I always forget what VS stands for. I'm going to say vertical speed. I hope I'm correct. Approach, that's for the ILS, and REV I don't think I've ever used, so I'm not even sure what that is. Apologies for the ignorance. Auto throttle switch up here. You got your flaps up and down, and also the pitch trim. Here we've got the yoke that I use. Absolutely fantastic. Obviously Cytec. Yeah, not too much to say, but we've all seen yokes before. The rudder pedals down there, they're not I think the standard Cessna ones or the standard fly ones. These are actually combat rudder pedals. The ones that I did want were out of stock at the time, but these have been fantastic, and I think they're a little bit more pricey anyway, so beautiful. Really big fan of them. And over here we've got the throttle quadrant, which I'm just going to zoom in. Anyone that's done flight simming that's right into it would have seen these before. So I've got two, as you can see. So we've got the six levers. Very good. And I've actually dyno labelled, if I can zoom down, that's the one. Dyno labelled all the actual buttons underneath. So we just got one that sticks up to maps. I think I got one for a jetway now, park brake, ATC. Really handy, really comfortable to fly with when they're all set up like that. Got a small keyboard actually yesterday when I was setting this up, just so I could sit on top of the throttle quadrant, because the other keyboard is, oh, the zooming's terrible, way over there. So as much as I love my Corsair, for editing I'll still use the Corsair, because this one's just a sort of a stand-in controller, keyboard rather, and the mouse comes with it too. Over to the back there, I might have to take this off the tripod in a second. Actually, I will. Stand by. Okay, so just got myself also a new external hard drive. It's actually a caddy for a 1 terabyte drive, mainly because I'm running out of a lot of space. So not at the stage where I'm panicking yet, but it's enough to worry me. Hidden behind that plant is a powered USB hub, which I won't sort of go into too much detail. And I wanted to show you about how much I go to to the extent I go to for tidying cables. So I actually drilled a hole through IKEA furniture, which is a challenge. Managed to pick up a little tip from YouTube actually. So and that includes putting some sort of electrical tape over the top of the desk and to drill through that. So and that worked out really clean. Finally, underneath here, got some more cable management, which includes another USB hub. So and we've got a pipe that runs through with all the cables from the Cytec gear. So then that's pretty much it, guys. I hope it wasn't too sort of in depth. I do sort of drag things out a bit. I thought it would be sort of an interesting thing to see. I know when I first started out with flight simulation, there wasn't a lot on YouTube at the time. There's a little bit more now, but I haven't really found anything that's of good quality. If you really want me to get more in depth with the controllers, perhaps do a demo whilst I'm flying the plane, let me know in the comments. As far as what the setup that I've got and how I want to change things when we're in our own home, it all depends on the actual what my office size will be. I don't imagine it'll be any smaller than this. If anything, it'll be bigger. So I pretty much want to keep the same sort of the way that it is. I would need another desk sort of over the other side for all my DJ equipment. And I've actually got another PC which is sitting in storage as well, which was my original PC that I had at the start of last year. I'll show you that when the time comes. Getting back to where I was going, I want to get a big 4K sort of TV up on the wall, which would go back into the computer, but also have a TV aerial point. I actually got that from AA DFW Spotters 2. Saw him watching some football on his TV when he did his face reveal. And yeah, that just got me straight away thinking I'm definitely having a TV in the office, and a big one. So that's the plan. But also it'd be good to have a TV connected to the computer anyway, big screen, because there's just so many things you can do with it. I could have a flight board or anything like that if I'm doing simulation. And also just for testing videos after I've edited them. As far as other things, I want to get sort of not a meeting table, but sort of a larger table that might sort of come out here. That'll just be for, I want to get it more into short films and just sort of planning stuff a bit better, and I don't really have that space at the moment. Nice whiteboard wouldn't go astray either. But yeah, so there's a few things that I want. I've got some really good ideas for when we do move into the house. And definitely need an office for it. So yeah, a nice mural up on the wall, all about status, would be good too. I'm not sure if that one will fly with the home boss, that being the wife. But yeah, plenty of ideas. Pretty excited about all that sort of stuff. But pretty excited I was able to do this. I haven't even had a chance to fly any of this gear yet. Now that it's sort of back into its spot. So I know what I'll be doing for the rest of my day today. If you enjoyed, guys, give it a like with a thumbs up down the bottom. And if this is your first time on the All About Status channel, stick around. We do plenty of, not always room tours. I've only got one room. But plenty of vlogs. You would have seen my beach episode, which I'll put up on the screen now. Give that one a click. That was just a short video. A sign of things to come. I really want to get into the sort of the short films, using the drone and all my camera gear, and also my editing skill, and really build some cool stuff. Different stuff that this channel's never seen before too. So stay tuned for that. But there's also plenty of other stuff if you're new to this channel. We got GTA Cop episodes, which will be resuming probably in March, and a lot of flight simulator stuff at the moment because I'm spending a lot of time doing it. There's a few other games that I might be playing soon, experimental, so just give it a go. It'll be yeah, pretty uncut, but we'll see what it's like, so stick around. Thanks for watching, guys. Hope you enjoyed, and we'll see you again next time. Catch you later. Bye bye.